Hey, you 1B peeps. Here to talk about week 9. Hope class went well today. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. My wife went through surgery on Monday, but she is recovering well. Thanks a lot for all those of you who sent nice wishes for recovery. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with week 9. Don't give up. It's a little, whatever that guy is. He looks familiar, but I know his name. Um, we're continuing our work on conspiracy theories. That's working right into the thematic element of our second essay. And again, a lot of this is going to be background information that's going to help you build your essay. We're looking at, first of all, strategies for reading scholarly sources, which is a really excellent, quick piece to read and to discuss on perusal. Really important because one of the things that's important to remember about, reading, especially reading in college, is you don't read everything you're assigned in exactly the same way. If you have to read a novel for a writing class or an English class, you're going to approach that differently than you're going to approach a textbook. And you're going to approach those things different than you're going to approach, say, a scholarly article. So this has some really good, fine strategies for that. Then we've also got please don't mock conspiracy theories. And this is a really important piece too, because it's super tempting when you hear somebody say something that you know to be conspiracy theory, to just not roll your eyes and be like, oh man, can you believe this? But people get sucked into these for all kinds of different reasons. And this is something that we've been discussing for a while. And again, it takes patience to talk to somebody who is under, the influence of a conspiracy theory, and that kind of patience is super necessary in order to help them understand where there are some fallacies in their thinking. And again, that's what we would want somebody to do for us. So there you go. A little bit of that golden rule. Coming up on Saturday the 15th, you've got the Debunking Handbook, which is a really good set of strategies and tools for debunking or taking the power and influence out of conspiracy theories, and also a really interesting video from the journalism show Frontline about the United States of Conspiracy. Very recent stuff. So it's also very important. Then finally, you've got reading and viewing discussion number 5. Quiz number 5, rather. All pretty standard stuff. And you know enough about these reading games. It's something that was left over from last week. So if you haven't finished that up, go ahead and finish that up. Coming up for grades, of course. That could be up there too, because it's a viewing word. But if you notice, there are all point values here already. Remember, this class is all about just keeping up with all the little stuff. Now, let me go ahead and jump up to reading and viewing discussion quiz number 5. It's going to tell me to take the quiz. I don't know if it'll let me. I put it in student view. So what's going to be important for the quiz this week is that you're going to need to read and view all the material this week on conspiracy theories, because that's going to form the basis of what you write here. And once again, these quizzes are all about, you connecting with the material of the course, and you also finding ways to practically apply it in your own life. I don't want it to be something like you just think about 1B and then it doesn't matter anywhere else in your world. So what I'm asking you to do here is to think about what you think are the 3 best strategies to fight conspiracy theories when they're presented to you, and be specific. If you want to give like a hypothetical example or some dialogue back and forth, that's fine. I totally encourage you to be creative on this. I just want to see you engaging with the material. And conspiracy theories exists because there's some kind of breakdown in argument structure that other people haven't been able to detect. So being able to talk about that specifically helps make you a little bit stronger against them yourself. And again, a lot of the tools that we've got from the first unit of this course, the second unit of the course, are playing right into this stuff. So I think that's going to be a really interesting and fun one for you to do. Coming back here, if you want me to, I'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead and push these open. I'll give you a little bit more to talk about. Now notice here in the Drake meme, it says all conspiracies are false, all conspiracies are true. No way. Some conspiracies are true, others are false. Now notice, a conspiracy is not the same thing as a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy just means when people come together, usually powerful people or secret people, conspire or plan or plot for to make some kind of event or action take place in a way that involves deception. So that's a key difference. And then, of course, you got the Myth Debunking Handbook. That one's pretty self-explanatory as well. And finally, we've got a video, it's about an hour long, about Alex Jones and InfoWars and the conspiracy theories that he's put forward. And it talks a little bit about Sandy Hook, for example, where he basically said all those poor children that were shot in that school in Newtown were all fake, that it was just acted up. It was some kind of secret action by the government to control you. That sounds pretty wild, and it's pretty well documented that it hasn't been. And one of the key ways of making sure that you're not falling victim to conspiracy theories is being able to tell what is a legitimate source of information and what is not. And that's something we're going to continue talking about for the rest of this course. So keep that in mind. If you're not familiar with Alex Jones, whoo boy, there's a lot going on. Look him up in the news recently. He's got a whole lot going on. And that's, whoa, looks like I did something weird there. And that is basically what we've got going on for this week. I know some of you still have your reading portfolios to turn into me. If you've got any questions, large or small, my advice hours are still in place this week. Feel free to contact me. Of course, you can always text me and talk to me outside of those times. We can also plan to meet up with a video or just a voice call if you like. Just get that rapid, interchange of information through. But anyway, I hope you're having a good week so far. If you haven't planned your Halloween costume, you better get on it right now. The stores are already emptying out. Take care, guys, and I will talk to you soon.